Be ready. Start. The much dreaded turbulence has begun, and that too on the very first day of US President Donald Trump's second term. Stop. In a tearing hurry to make America great again, Trump bombarded his country and the rest of the world with a slew of executive orders on Monday. Stop. He withdrew the US from the World Health Organization, alleging that the global agency had mishandled the COVID 19 pandemic. Stop. His own handling of the coronavirus catastrophe was dreadful. Over 350,000 deaths were reported in the US in 2020, the final year of his first term. But those glaring lapses are of no consequence to him now. Stop. He has washed his hands of international collaboration to combat any future pandemic. Stop. Trump also signed America's withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement, whose main goal is to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Stop. Last year ended as the planet's hottest on record, and the target looks even more improbable now with the US jumping ship. Stop. But the US president couldn't care less, as he is himself adept at turning up the heat on any foe, real or imaginary. Stop. No wonder he has warned that 100% tariffs will be imposed on countries of the BRICS bloc, which includes India, if they dare to dump the dollar. Stop. If Trump is to be believed, America's golden age has begun. Any resemblance to India's Amrit Kal is purely coincidental. Stop. None will agree with him more than the 1,500 odd protesters who stormed the US Capitol on January 6, 2021 in a bid to prevent lawmakers from certifying his election defeat. Stop. The incident was a big blot on American democracy, but the president has chosen to reward his supporters for their loyalty by pardoning them. Stop. In stark contrast, there is bad news for those desperate to sneak into the US, as Trump has declared illegal immigration at the US-Mexico border a national emergency. Stop. It's America first for him, and the world must brace itself for the worst. Stop. Uttarakhand's move to implement the Uniform Civil Code UCC is nothing short of groundbreaking. Stop. By aiming to standardize personal laws across religions, the state has stepped onto a path laden with promises of equality and justice. Stop. Yet, like an ambitious recipe missing a few key ingredients, the UCC rollout leaves a lot to be desired. Stop. On paper, the code is a bold vision: mandatory registration of marriages and live-in relationships, a ban on polygamy and nikah halala, and equal inheritance rights for children regardless of their parents' marital status. Stop. It's a nod to gender justice and modern values. Stop. But dig deeper and you will find glaring gaps. Stop. Where's the acknowledgement of same-sex marriages? Question mark. Why the silence on adoption laws? Stop. These omissions make the code feel less like a sweeping reform and more like a patchwork quilt. Stop. The exemption for scheduled tribes, while culturally sensitive, raise questions about the true uniformity of this code. Stop.